deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and shucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in hand. You know you're better than that.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you.
Quit stressing, you should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What? Go ahead. You change it.
Play action now. Jackson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down at the 37-yard line.
Once again, it's Smith. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Sit up! No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore. Design run here with Jackson. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Go ahead.
Jackson now on second down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
You change it. Go right here. Out here. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Yo.
Now Jackson, this a design run. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
180! That's it!
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Donald Parham, touchdown Ravens. That is second TD catch of the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll motion the slot man right. Rattler to open with a pass. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Pacheco, first down and more. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans. To throw, it's Rattler. On the run to the right. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 35, here's second down and 6. Rattler now back to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw pressure coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Red, cycle.
They put Pickens in motion. Now Rattler gonna throw. Out to his right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant footing, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Now the try for an extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready?
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. Heading out of bounds inside the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. To gain of 43 yards.
Watch out, man.
A handoff to Pacheco. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Saints. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. The Saints are back within 4. It is 14-10.
14. Saints 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and a goal at the Saints' 21-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, report! Report! Hey! Hey, report! Report!
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
13.
Now Jackson on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Jackson now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
No, we changed it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That'll be intercepted.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being like. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Their kickoff team is out on the field. And we're we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
No, change it.
On the give, it's Smith. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Smith again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Throwing is Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing now is Rattler. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and got a half dozen for the year.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling to the left. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, that is out of his reach. Overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Olave is the motion man. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Rattler now back to throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Rattler going to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, it's Rattler. They're trying to set up the screen here with the finger. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. The rain not letting up continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
On the set. Set. Ready. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Evan Ingram. Touchdown Saints. York good on the extra point. And the Saints will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Report.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Second down. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Begin with a zone read. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and
he works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. To throw is Jackson. After that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, will step away for a moment. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Yellow, 43, black shot. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 89. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're down and 3.
Ready, ready. Claws red. 10 black. 10.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Smith red. Ready. Hut.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Second and inches.
Strike. Check. Here we go. Ready.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From 31, here is 2nd and 6. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Saints. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Returns it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The reality is, Mike, there's just not too many guys in the league who are capable of making that play. Once he gets past the line of scrimmage, he has all sorts of space to run. He's one of the faster quarterbacks around, and he's able to pick up big yardage before stepping out of bounds.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 26.
On play action, here's Jackson. The throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Sit on. Return it. Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. Pushed out to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Ready, go.
4-yard line.
Man.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 5-yard line.
Ready up. Watch out now. 50. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pick. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey.
Here's Jackson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, middle.
Again, it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 6.
Report.
Jackson up top again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Check 2. 10 seconds. Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it. Probably a little bit.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is a tough egg forward. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Got it? Here, black. Here we go, set.
Rattler now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Ravens first down by a good couple of yards, as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th down and 10. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Report!
Now Jackson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Hey!
They'll drop to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. This is 1st and 10. Jackson now. First down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10, Jackson to throw again. And he will score! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Ready. Put.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Here we go, set. 52 close.
And in motion is Ingram.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Second down, they need 7.
Hey, check mega. Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Flight red, 38.
Throwing is Rattler. This one on target to Olave. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.